Could we really see driverless trucks before some of these robotaxis?
I do think we're very excited about the long-haul trucking opportunity. There's a lot of demand for it as in a large industry. It's really a foundation for the economy. So we're definitely interested in it. In fact, we've been working on this since 2017, and we've already done a pilot with Google, shipping some of their data center parts in Atlanta.
How has the general rollout been going in cities like Phoenix, where you're looking at robotaxis and true driverless vehicles?
The rollout has been going really well. I'm really excited about our progress. So we started in 2017, launching an early rider program where we had over 20,000 people sign up in just a matter of days. Nowadays, we have thousands of riders that are taking rides. And most importantly, over the last few months, we've actually been rolling out fully driverless rides. So now we have riders in our rider programs in Phoenix. We can go ahead and hail a ride with a mobile app and have a car show up that has no driver in it at all and go ahead and take various trips with it.
When would we see a bigger rollout, perhaps nationwide, instead of just in select cities of that program?
So we definitely have global ambitions. Our mission is really to make every single mile safer. So we definitely want to get everywhere as soon as we can. But we do think the rollout will be city by city. It'll be incremental. So we will continue to expand as we are in Metro Phoenix and go beyond from there. We've already driven in over 25 cities. We've been testing in new ones as well. So for instance, recently we started testing in Miami. We've also started testing in Los Angeles.
Have you ridden in one? What is it like?
Oh yes, I definitely have. It's an important part of our culture at Waymo for us to actually be what we call dog fooding or trying our own product. It's an incredible experience. We really think it brings that bit of independence, that privacy, that time to yourself. We really do believe it's a whole new product.
How quickly or how much have concerns over safety forced you to perhaps slow down your expansion plans, where safety over just getting there first is more of a priority?
Well, I think we've always had an approach of launching this incrementally. We think that's the most safe and responsible way of getting the technology out. So if you look at the history of our project, we've had the first self-driving ride, or fully driverless ride in Austin. Then we had a fleet of vehicles in 2017, and then our Waymo 1 launch at the end of last year. So we've taken it incrementally, and I think we've been doing that steady approach for a while.
When could we expect to see driverless delivery?
Yeah, so we definitely are excited about a whole number of applications of what we call the world's most experienced driver, really focused on the technology and core technology. So as we've talked about, we have ride hailing, long-haul trucking in our conversation here, and then delivery as well. And we're also interested in personally owned cars because many of our OEM partners are interested in that as well. So I think we'll be rolling those out over the course of the next few years.
You know, the technology behind this has been difficult, I think, to get up to this point. There's been a few setbacks along the way. Why do you think this really is the best use of your brain power, of your technology?
I'm really convinced around the social impact and the benefits that self-driving technology will have. We look at road safety, that is really core to the mission of Waymo. Over 1.35 million lives are lost on the roads every single year on a global basis. That's one of the leading causes of death. And even in the United States, that number has been going up. Over the last 5 years, that number has actually increased, gone the wrong way. And so I think for those reasons, road safety and some of the other benefits that it might have on the environment and space usage, it's definitely the right focus for our attention.
Except that within the societal impact, what do you say to people who say you're taking away jobs from taxi drivers, from people who drive ride-hailing companies like Lyft or Uber today?
It's definitely an important question as things change. There will be changes there as well. We want to be part of the solution. So one of the things here is that this change will be incremental. It'll take time to roll out. The second is that we want to be part of creating jobs. So right now in Phoenix, we're already seeing some of that happening. We're creating whole new categories of jobs that never existed before, such as a LiDAR technician or an EV technician. Lastly, I think the other thing that often isn't discussed in that conversation is around how mobility is an important part of employment. That giving people access to jobs is how they're going to be able to get those jobs. We know that in the United States, over 20 to 30 million Americans, adult Americans, aren't able to get driver's licenses for any number of reasons. So between creation of jobs and about giving access, those are some of the ways that we hope to be a part of the solution.